How you guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster Evan. Uh, this is the 4G, 5G talk. Let me go close the back door. Now, a couple of the cell carriers from T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon, a couple other of the subbed companies like Cricket and that PC, Metro PC, and I asked a question here a while back when I went and paid my phone bill, because my phone here, I got the Samsung Galaxy A12. This is my A12, and I asked the question because I've been wanting to know for a while now, that if my phone can connect to 5G. And he looked at it. He looked it up. And says no, because it doesn't have the 5G antenna. And AT&T just shut down their 3G, and they shut down the 3G. And I've been using this phone for a good, I would say, about a year and a half, almost 2 years now. Well, at the time, I was using this phone. This is the cat phone. This is the Cat 48C. And it's factory unlock, and it can be used by any carrier from AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, as well as Metro PC and Cricket, and also Boost Mobile, and also Virgin Mobile. And it is what made me get one was my dad. He has a S60, and it's freaking badass looking. But this one here, the cat phones have a pretty good security, pretty good encryption, and it's used by people that works in construction. Basically, work jobs where if you use an iPhone or any Android that doesn't have the Gorilla Glass and the hard backing of the bot here, but an iPhone I wouldn't use if I was working in construction or any kind of thing like that where my phone could get damaged. That's why they go with these tough cat phones, because they're tough, they're durable, they got the Gorilla Glass. And a lot of people that work in construction, carpentry, and all that kind of shit ain't gotta worry. But these do good working on the job, because it has apps that can measure do all kinds of stuff on the phone, on the job. And a lot of companies like Samsung is and as well as Sony are getting into the market of making phones that are like the cat phone, very durable, very tough, very worth using. But right now we're talking about the 4G, 5G talk here. Now I would say that I think that we do got 3G. We also got the 4G. Also got the 4G LTE along with the 5G. Now, here's my question that we should all ask, right? We should all ask about the LTE. The LTE. And if they decide to shut down the 4G within 10 years, I would think that they should up boost the LTE. And I remember. How many of you remember getting the BlackBerry? The early Blackberries, right around I would say 2008, 2009 ish, where you could connect to the 3G. The 3G. Well, I have my first BlackBerry. Till this day, the phone is over 10 years old. I haven't used it since. But that's the phone that started my YouTube career. I did a few videos on that. The first 25 videos on that phone. And to this day, I can remember it was no computer. It was no tablet. It was my BlackBerry that started it for me. I got off my career using that phone. But it was a BlackBerry Curve 9300. Awesome phone. Love that phone. And the phone was out for about, I would say, 2-3 years. About 2 years before I got it. I got the BlackBerry Q10 and the Z10. But since BlackBerry shut the BlackBerry 10 down, which is kind of really chicken shit, honestly, I think they should still make them, and instead of canceling the BlackBerry 10, they should stick with that, upgrade it to the BlackBerry iOS 15 and the Androids were at what, 12 now? 12? Android 12? So the thing is, Apple is constantly updating their phones, while Google, they update their phones every year and a half, every 2 years. They update it. About, was it six months out of the year? But the whole 5G thing, the whole 5G was announced about a couple years ago or so, and they're really pushing the 5G. And talked to a guy at T-Mobile about my phone, and he says he looked it up, and he says no, it won't be able to connect to 5G. Okay, fair enough. So I've been thinking, really, because for a while I've been kind of, okay, what happens if they shut down the 4G? I mean, do I have to get a new phone? Do I have to get a phone just to connect 5G to keep on, stay online so I can talk to my family and my friends and shit, So the more I did research on the 4G, 5G thing, I learned that they will not shut down 4G for another 10 years. Okay, what is it? Okay, let's see here. Luxury resorts hacked. South Korean dark hotel hacking group has been what? Okay, luxury resorts hacked. About 107,324 has read this news. The South Korean dark hotel hacking group has been spotted in a new campaign spanning December 2021 through January 2022, targeting luxury hotels in Macau, China. Macau is an autonomous region of South China near Hong Kong, enjoying the steady influx of leisure and business tourists. Giant casinos and malls have earned Macau the name the Las Vegas of Asia. Imagine that shit. Holy crap. Just don't own a resort hotel, okay, guys? Because I tell you what, that'll be kind of fucked up if you get hacked. Well, was it now? Oh, whatever. Ain't worried about it. So, for a while I've been like, worried because my neighbor told me that they're gonna can really carry 5G, make it huge by early this year or early next year. But the thing is, for the past, I would say, a good about 5, 6, 7 years, we've been hooked up to 4G, which I like 4G, which is not too bad. It's kind of like they're pushing 5G like Microsoft is pushing Windows 11. And for you to download Windows 11, your computer has to be at a certain spec before you could upgrade to Windows 11. Now, we've been at Windows 10 for a good, 4 or 5 years now? That's my guess. I don't know, but that's my guess. But, a lot of companies are really pushing. I mean, I don't know if anybody's worried or just kind of waiting for that moment to buy that new phone, because Apple is introducing the 13, iPhone 13 or iPhone 14 shit. What is it? The iPhone 13 or 14? I'm not sure, but the iOS is that iOS 15 point, was it 15 point, 15.3 or 15.4, because my phone here has it. I got a iPhone XE that I had for about 6 years, and it's at 15.4 or 15.3. You know what's funny? My son told me that Apple won't allow my phone to hit 15.2 or 15.3. My SE looks like a 5S with the iPhone 6 components, in the phone, and see, Apple, from the SE up to the current phone now, are they updated to iOS 15.4, I think. I think it's a 15.4. And do you know? Viewer, do you know if it's 15.4 or 15.3? You hear that? Or that pop, 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 pop. I think there's an alien gang war. I hope Marvin Martian ain't been greenlit and shit. Holy crap. Boom shakalaka. That's my laser. It's my finger. I don't care. But I mean, I've been on YouTube checking out different phones for the last I'll say 10, 12, 13 years, and from 2000, I'll say 8 to now, holy crap, there's phones I should have had before. I mean, I still got, imagine this, I still got my One Touch Fierce XL. It's a Windows phone. Windows 10. And I went on Twitter about I'll say about 3-4 years ago to them that I still got my One Touch Fierce XL. It's an Alcatel, and it has Windows 10. I got a response from Windows tech guys, and that phone's outdated. Well, we don't carry those, but it still connects to a 4G, man. Like, holy fucking crap. Whoo. I love the Windows Phone. I do. If Microsoft... Look. Let's all be honest here. Even me. Even you. If Microsoft would have taken the playbook from Google and Apple, just take a little bit of inspiration from those two companies, and kind of, because the first couple of years was awesome, but Google kind of took the reins away from Microsoft. But if Microsoft still, and they could have brought someone in that knew about phones and technology and computers. Now, again, I love my Windows Phone, Windows 10. I like it. To me, it's something about the phone is, I don't know what it is, but there's a lot, there's people out there that are still using the phone, even if it's 7 years old or not. But as long as it connects to 4G and it works, still works, all that matters is as long as it works and it does its job. To me, it does, as long as that. But phones right now are getting hugely advanced. I get that. Hugely advanced. But ever since 2013, and we all know what happened in that year. Snowden revelation. After that, a lot of companies were popping up because they wanted to get involved in the encryption game, security game, and the whole thing about protecting your information, and it's skyrocketed ever since that day, and companies like Silent Circle, they collaborated with Geeks Phone, and they created the first black phone. And it puts the power back in your hands as a consumer. And they came out with a black phone 2, which is for international. You can't use it in the United States. You only use it internationally. But you can download the Silent Circle app on your device. Now, what I like about the A12, Samsung's A12, I've been looking into the Samsung Galaxy phones really, really hard. And what's interesting about the Samsung phones is that you could basically de-Google yourself and stick with the Galaxy Store and get apps from the Galaxy App Store. And you don't really have to have apps from the Android App Store, And you can also download the F-Droid, and onto any Android device. Because one of the apps I got is AIMSEC. And it's like Snoop Snitch, because ever since the Stingray bullshit that happened during that protest and shit, the company that made the Stingray boxes and shit, the law enforcement as well as the FBI got a few, and they had to sign a NDA, which is total bullshit, because it bypasses the Fourth Amendment to the Constitution. And they don't want us to know about it. Well, guess what, folks? We know about it. We fucking know about it, man. Holy crap, man. We fucking know about it. To use Snoop Snitch, you have to root your phone. To use Snoop Snitch, you have to root your phone. But my concern is if anybody roots their phone, they can't go back to the way it was. Get it back to the way it was. I mean, you gotta understand. I mean, anybody that roots their phone, they root it for unknown, weird, strange reasons and shit. You know. But anybody who's going through LA into Arizona to Phoenix, and you're on the Greyhound bus, or if you're driving, take a notice at some weird ass palm trees. Some weird ass palm trees. They're not palm trees, they're actually cell towers. Me and my son, about 5 years ago, this year, we were headed to Oklahoma. And we were going through Southern California into Arizona. And we were seeing these weird ass looking trees. And I'm thinking, like, are those mutant palm trees? My son goes, no, Dad, those are cell towers. Are you fucking with me, son? No, Dad, they are cell towers looking like fucking palm trees. Are you sure they're not mutant palm trees? Are you sure that nobody was fucking the dirt and planting a seed in there and shit? Like, what the fuck? No, they are cell towers. And now I gotta say this one time. I love technology. I love technology. But there is a huge drawback. A really huge drawback, guys. A huge drawback, because in today's society, our phones have become our own distraction. And it's to the point where relationships are fucking up, you know. If you're somebody that sticks to their phone, instead of actually looking at the person in the eye and talking, they're you know, typing and shit, you know. But also, the reason I love technology, because it's a big help on so many levels here. Now, back to the 5G, 4G talk here. Now, I've been trying to work with my phones I got, and how to become invisible without connecting to any cell towers and shit. I'll go for walks, kind of find a way to become invisible. I know you gotta use a VPN, man. You gotta if you hide behind a new IP address, you'll be fine, man. Well, I go through two VPNs. One is Orbot and IPVanish. I love IPVanish, and I also use the Proton VPN. Now, this is the map here, and you can choose any country to hide your ass in via VPN. Right now, I'm connecting to Sweden. Sweden, the home of the Volvo. And you hide behind. What's cool about the VPN is that you can hide under any IP address. Even if they trace you, they'll see you're in, say, Sweden or Finland or Switzerland or Canada or Mexico or somewhere in Europe and shit. Now, the one country that they took out, well, there's two. One is Ukraine. Other one, Russia. But no Georgia too, either. No Czechoslovakia. There's the Chechnya, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary. I was hungry at one time. Had a tuna sandwich on a salad leaf. Croatia, Costa Rica, Chile. I had chili once, chili dog, and I actually floated an air biscuit. Did you know in Austria, a chick can walk up to you and give you a blowjob? Yeah, Austria. If a chick goes up to you and you're in a bar, a chick could go up to you, smile, and give you a blowjob. Brazil, home of shaved pussy. smoother than a whistle on someone's dick, but less loud. But yeah, of course, there's ways around the whole thing, though. I mean, you got these hack groups are willing to make a buck to bring you out of hiding, even though you're hiding behind a VPN and shit. You know, like, holy crap. I like Tor. If you do it the bridge between Tor and Orbot, you're good. You hide behind a VPN while you're searching the web for, say, you're on eBay looking for a part for your car, a SD card for your PlayStation, or a nice ride, a classic car, like a old 50s Buick or Chrysler or something like that. Hello, viewer. How you doing, man? How's your day going, bro? Shit. I haven't talked to my good buddy Tyler Baggins in a while. It's been a few months. Tyler Baggins will come on here every once in a while. and watch my videos. Stop by for a moment and watch him. It's a cool dude. He's a comedian, a stand-up comedian. He appeared on Infowars a few times, and we actually had a good talk with him and a buddy of his. He a funny dude, man, a funny dude. And last time I talked to him was he had cut his hair. He had his hair long and he had his beard. Kind of like the Geico caveman look. Funny dude. Funny dude. And there's another guy that's on here. He has a channel on YouTube. And he'll come on here and he'll leave a comment. I think he's either Australian or English. I think English or Australian. I think. Cool dude. And I'm gonna make this quick, guys, because my phone's down here. Again, the whole Snowden revelation really has gotten people awoken. No. Awaken. Woke is for pussies. Awake is for people that actually consciously awake. And they, even anonymous, have really, because a lot of hackers, they are very smart, very crafty, tech-savvy people. White hat, black hat, my favorite, gray hat hackers. And a lot of hackers, the kind of phones they use are Android-based. Androids, open source, and they use OS systems, Android-based, Graphene, Linux, you can name it. Because the operating system is one of the best. And I've been looking at getting a Linux phone or a Graphene OS phone. Because they have a lot more to offer. But I still like Samsung. Because there's two stores. The Samsung Galaxy Store and the Google Play Store. I could de-Google myself away from the App Store and stick with the Samsung. Because they got the Knox soft, the Knox security is from the chip up. Protects your phone from the chip up. And there's been a lot of critics that are talking a lot of crap on it, but I like it. I like it. But then again, I hate critics nowadays. They talk too much shit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is good old Grandmaster Evan. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification, ding ding, And if you've got the transmission, you are the resistance. Always live healthy, happy, and wise. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. You're badass. Knowledge is free. Knowledge is power. Now I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed.